The 10 tablet is priced around the mid to high tier, which typically targets buyers who are looking for a solid device without breaking the bank. I'm going to go through whether what you get for that money is actually reasonable. I want to be upfront, this is an affiliate link, but it's not brand sponsored, so you're getting my honest review. The 10 tablet is an Android device, designed for everyday use, and it's aimed at people who want a versatile tablet that can handle a variety of tasks. It's got a 10-inch screen, which is a good size for watching videos, browsing the web, or getting some work done. If you're someone who's looking for a device that can keep up with your daily routine, this might be worth considering. In terms of build and box contents, the 10 tablet is made of a mix of materials, including plastic and metal. It's got a pretty standard form factor, with a weight that's typically around 500 grams, which is manageable for most people. The finish is a matte green, which looks pretty sleek. What's typically included in the box is the tablet itself, a keyboard, a case, a mouse, and a stylus. That's a pretty good bundle, considering the price. However, I do want to flag that some users have reported concerns about the build quality, specifically with the keyboard and the case. It's not a deal breaker, but it's something to keep in mind. Now, let's talk about real-world use. I've researched various scenarios to give you an idea of how the 10 tablet performs. First, if you're someone who likes to watch videos on the go, this device is a good choice. The screen is crisp, and the speakers are decent. However, if you're in a noisy environment, you might struggle to hear the audio. In a quiet room, though, it's perfectly fine. Another scenario is gaming. The 10 tablet has 24 GB of RAM, which is plenty for most games. I've seen reports of smooth performance with popular titles, but it's not designed for heavy gaming. If you're a serious gamer, you might want to look elsewhere. If you're a student or someone who needs to get work done, the 10 tablet is a solid choice. The keyboard is decent, and the screen is responsive. However, the stylus can be a bit finicky, and the mouse is okay, but not great. For basic tasks like email, word processing, and browsing the web, it's more than capable. But if you need to do anything that requires a lot of precision, like graphic design or video editing, you might find the stylus and mouse to be a bit lacking. One scenario where the 10 tablet isn't the right choice is if you need a device for heavy video editing or 3D modeling. It's just not powerful enough, and you'll likely experience lag and frustration. But for most everyday tasks, it's a good fit. I've also seen reports of it handling multiple apps at once without a hitch, which is impressive. Now, let's talk about weaknesses. One of the biggest concerns is the price. It's not the cheapest device out there, and you might find similar specs for less money. Another weakness is the camera. It's not great, and if you're someone who likes to take a lot of photos, you might be disappointed. Finally, the battery life is typically around 8 hours, which is okay, but not amazing. However, it's worth noting that the battery life can vary depending on how you use it, and some users have reported getting more or less time out of it. In terms of value, it's worth considering that you're getting a lot of bang for your buck. The 10 tablet has a lot of features that you'd typically find on more expensive devices, like the Gemini AI and Widevine L1 certification. However, whether or not it's worth the price is up to you. I'd recommend checking out the affiliate link in the description to see the current pricing and decide for yourself. So, who is the 10 tablet suited for? I'd say it's a good fit for two types of buyers: students who need a device for everyday tasks, and casual users who want a tablet for browsing the web and watching videos. However, if you're a heavy gamer or someone who needs a device for demanding tasks, you might want to look elsewhere. If you're someone who's looking for a solid, all-around device that can handle everyday tasks with ease,